Tweet here from one of our insiders, John Heyman. Korean center fielder Jung-ho Lee, a former KBO MVP, expected to be posted as early as tomorrow. Padres, Giants, Yankees among many teams interested. Now, this center fielder, Anthony, is entering his age 25 season. You've had a chance to look at some of his video.
Yep.
What comparisons come to mind? What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, well, I think just back to last year when Masataka Yoshida came over from Japan. It's a different league, obviously, but he was the best position player to come over from Japan probably in a few years. And you could see, and if you look at their numbers, they have very similar, contact rates, the batting average, the way they go about their business. It just seems like a very similar comp. And if you can get any kind of production, now look, this is a different league, right? Jung-ho Lee played in the KBO. Obviously, Yoshida was coming from the MPB. Two different leagues, but these were the best position players at the time they came out. Yoshida, in his age 30 season this past year, this kid's only going to be 25. So to me, when I start to think about where's the ceiling, what's the potential? And then I look at what now has come from Ha-Sung Kim, who came over in his age 25 year, and I start to put these pieces together. I start to think, okay, maybe I don't get this production from him this year, even though I saw it from Yoshida. Maybe I don't get it from this year, but in a year or two, with his age and the fact that he continues to get better, maybe I get that type of a player, even a Yoshida-level type player who's now going to be 31 next year. This kid at 25, I could consider locking him up long term, and I think he could be a really nice fit for several teams. You saw that tweet. The Giants have needed so a bat and a presence out there in the outfield. This would be a really nice get for them.
Well, no matter what team he signs with, he will have the best nickname in Major League Baseball currently, and maybe in history. His nickname is Grandson of the Wind.
Yes, and do you know why that is?
Yes.
Let's keep this going.
I've got it right here on this.
Did my research.
Because his dad is a KBO legend, Jong-Bom Lee, who was nicknamed Son of the Wind.
Correct.
Right.
Yep.
I had a case of the winds a little bit earlier. But that's a whole nother story.
Luckily, that was before.
Yeah, before everything. Now, let's talk about, Jung-ho Lee has been posted, will soon be posted.
Tomorrow.
Yes, Shota Imanaga, a left-handed pitcher from Japan. He has been posted, so his negotiating window has begun.
Yep.
He is a pitcher, a lefty, entering his age 30 season. What should we know about him?
I'm really excited about this kid because when you look at the statistics over from the MPB, he put up some really nice numbers. What really stood out to me was the control. Only 24 walks in his 160-plus innings last year. And to me, when you look at that 148 innings, almost 150 innings, that is command that we, when they come over here, it's a different kind of ball, different style ball. They got to get used to, pitching over here in the United States. But all that said, we saw Kodai Senga have tremendous success this year. He struggled with his command early. Once he got that out of the way, he was phenomenal. You could see a guy like Imanaga coming over and having very similar to success if he can make those adjustments quick enough, that he could have great success over here in the United States. And so to me, the fact that he's not getting all that conversation, he may not get a very big contract. So I see great value in putting some money behind, this contract and trying to bring him onto my team. I think he could be a phenomenal get for any of these teams. And there's a lot of teams looking for a lot of starting pitching. Yeah. Whether it's, I think the Cardinals still need an arm, the Mets are looking, the Dodgers are looking, a lot of big teams that are looking to compete that could use an arm. That's a guy to keep an eye on.
Well, he's obviously would make perfect sense. The Japanese team won the most recent World Baseball Classic, and he was a very big part of that championship squad.